you're probably going to lose money if you're looking at it from like, I spent a bunch of money to these cold accounts, none of them clicked or converted. But if you look at the full funnel, you're creating this sort of like cascade effect of more qualified accounts that could ultimately convert. Establish yourself as an expert, a thought leader in talking about these different things. And you could spend a ton of money on those cold accounts. But what you're doing is you're doing two things. One, even if they're not clicking or going directly to an ad, they're seeing you, right? And programmatic and display is particularly good for this, where it's because it's lower cost. You're starting to create that sort of like billboard effect. Like, I saw that ad here. They're not registering that they're seeing it because maybe they're not clicking on it, but it starts to create that sort of high level awareness. And I'm sure you could all think about a time where, oh, I see that brand. Why do I see them everywhere? But you're not really sure why, because you've probably been peppered with different types of touch points over a period of time that are starting to like coalesce in your brain. You can spend a bunch of money, and then as they start to engage, whether it's they're coming back from some that did click on those ads or whatever it may be, then you're starting to get in front of them, and then you could retarget them. Retargeting is a really powerful strategy too, where you got all this traffic coming in. Some of it may be qualified, some of it won't. They've started to become aware. Some have clicked. Maybe they're not filling out that form you want them to fill out or engaging, but you're building that pool of traffic. Then you can start to qualify that down and start to get more relevant offers too. So the economics of it are like, you're probably going to lose money if you're looking at it from like, I spent a bunch of money to these cold accounts, none of them clicked or converted. But if you look at the full funnel, you're creating this sort of like cascade effect of more qualified accounts that could ultimately convert or become those hot accounts that your sales team and your BDRs can go and pounce on them.